Dupree.
Chairman of the board members, administration, faculty, students, guests. I actually have served as a counselor at the campus, the West Campus here and the East Campus for 22 years. And I want to bring in Lee Scott and mention him and Jamie Trainer because all three of us served concurrently. My reason to be here tonight is to take part of that experience and just share it very briefly. At this time in the college, and I'll refer to Greg Hart's peril, because I think that my agenda is to get you back into the open admission mode again. And I'm going to cite some things that I think are important personally and professionally. When students came to the college, we didn't really discriminate between their preparedness. What we really did is simply said, you need to do this, this, and this, and we can help you to get to where you want to get to. Now that system was in place for 20 years, and counselors probably had the best view of that because they talk with all the new students coming in, for the most part. Then we needed to bring in advisors when we of course, the enrollment burgeoned. So I'm of a mind to think that this system now has become very complex, and I'm going to read something to you because to me, I think we need to get back to where we were, and I would strongly recommend that as a board that you review all that has happened, taking into consideration and getting some sense of where we used to be and where we are now. So that's my recommendation. Now, I've written something out that I want to share with you. And again, this is my perspective. At the January 2011 Board of Governors monthly meeting, the Chancellor and his administrative team informed the board that the open admission policy and developmental education program had not been successful. This was the first public indication that these programs would be jettisoned. In the beginning of this process, the economy and hard times appeared to be the catalyst. This rationale seemed to be set aside as the current administration has come under pressure to restore the original admission program and developmental education program. The administration decided to use college placement tests as a measure of a potential lack of readiness to enter the community college. As Bob Schaefer from the Fair Test organization said in the letter to the board and the administration, using the compass currently as the sole criteria to determine eligibility for credit-bearing courses, degree and certificate programs, and financial aid violates the educational practices broadly supported by the college admission community. The Pima board endorsed the changes in admissions and developmental education, although no other Arizona community college has done so. Also, there's only about 4% of community colleges nationally that have jettisoned or changed or modified the open admission. The college's reaction to community pressure and perhaps a modification of their position has established the Prep Academy.